Man, a
lie.
job ain't nothing but work, man.
You right? You's right.
I'm hitting the lotto tonight. I forgot to go play again one more time.
What up, y'all? Welcome back
Mhm.
to I said it, the podcast for all things sports. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. We are back and in full effect. I got the whole crew with me. What up, y'all?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
It's that time of year again, y'all. It is that time of year. It is football season. It is here. It is live hitting, good coaching, bad coaching. It's just a good time. And y'all know what's back? Our picks. So, as y'all know, we pick every single game of the season. And we got to start that back up. But first, we got to dive into some college football. College football has kicked off. And we've had some surprises, some disappointments. Um, and I've asked the group, guys, what has been your biggest surprise so far this year? What has been your biggest surprise, whether that be good or bad? So my man Blair felt like he had some feelings, so I'm gonna go ahead and lead
Really?
off with my man Blair.
I'm
Hey
not
man, you
even going
said,
the
"Oh,
way
I
you.
got a surprise for you." Wherever
No,
you want to go, bro.
no.
Wherever you want to go with
Whatever
it.
you think I'm about to say, I'm not saying it, bro. I'm not fighting that fight.
Bro.
What I will tell you though is I am very surprised that Florida State is 0-2. The boy lost 2 weeks in a row to two non-ranked opponents. I did not see that coming. Very
Yeah,
unexpected. They got to sit
yeah.
in it the first week by themselves. Nobody else played. Then they ran that thing right back and lost again. So that's tough for them. I didn't expect that to happen to Florida State that fast. So that's my big one. Whatever you thought I was gonna say, I'm not talking about them yet, bro. That's not happening. We ain't doing it. I don't want to bring the negativity to the show. We can keep that positive. Florida State blew it. Wow. Just wow. Look at your face. What's up, Darius? You got something to say? Oh, go ahead. Because I'm through.
Hey, I'm surprised Michigan didn't play better.
I ain't gonna say it.
Hey, he was saying it at the party. He was like, man, what is going on with these
Yeah,
dudes, man?
yeah, but,
I
yeah.
turned my back on that game after the first quarter. I told y'all I'm not
Yeah.
doing
Let's
this.
talk about
I'm
it.
like,
Let's
that's why
talk
I
about
don't
you
be watching
turning your
these
back
dudes,
on your
bro.
team. Turned your back on your team.
Bruh.
So that was surprising. And they slipped in the rankings because of it.
Of course.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
I was kind of surprised by Florida. Well, I lie. They got a ukulele at quarterback. I told y'all this nigga was trash. But nobody wanted to believe me. They didn't believe me when he was at his first school. They didn't believe me when he was at his second school. Third time's the charm. When nobody wants you, it's for a reason. He too inconsistent, man. He too inconsistent. And it's just, hey, Florida State gonna have a rough year. Shit.
They
Um,
already have a rough year.
they play a lot of ranked teams on their schedule,
Mm-hmm.
and they gotta come to. We ain't even gonna talk about that. We'll wait till that time comes. But yeah, right. It's only one real team in Florida right now. I'm
Woo.
also surprised by how bad we beat Florida. I thought they was gonna play better than that, honestly. But fuck y'all.
Man, that's cold.
That's cold business,
It's
ain't it?
cold, bro. Just nah. Yeah, go ahead.
Cold business. Um, the team that surprised me, I actually have two, was one, Miami. Did not expect them to be this good. I think that they are really, really good. I knew they was gonna be good because I had them as one of the surprise teams, but I didn't know that was that good. They made Florida look like they pretty average. They made Florida look pretty average. Even though I kind of expected Florida to be pretty average, I think they're gonna be pretty bad. I think they're probably gonna be at most win 7 games this season. Coach is gonna be getting
That's
fired.
really
He
bad, ain't it?
Yeah, he getting his way up out of there. He walking on them, going ahead and exit out
He
the back.
going to a bowl game with 7 wins in the SEC.
Yeah, he gonna go to a bowl game, but they still gonna fire him. I think it's it. I think it's it, man. They just not good enough, man. They're not good enough on defense. They're not good enough on offense. They just they below average, man. They average at best. So, but I did not expect, and I gotta give credit where credit was due. USC, man, I did not expect them to be able to stop anybody for any reason. And I had no reason to believe, because they gave none of us a reason to believe that they was going to be doing anything other than getting scored on. And they was doing their thing, man. I can't hold it. Can't hold them. They did their thing. I was shocked. That is probably my biggest surprise so far of the season. I know the season just started. We're only 1 or 2 games in, but man, I expected LSU to at least do some things against them. And I don't know, because we're so early in the season, I don't know if it's a product of LSU still getting their bearings and learning how to play and with the system and whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but
Chip
USC
Kelly.
looked like they about the third, fourth best team in the Big Ten. I can't hold them. Can't hold them.
It's
They
Chip
look good.
Kelly, man. You don't owe him nothing.
Brian,
It's Chip Kelly, bro.
Brian. His name's Brian.
Brian Kelly, excuse me.
Yeah, Brian.
Brian, it's him, bro. It's him. I don't know. This dude, because where else he used to coach at Notre Dame, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Completely different environment. I don't know if he clicking with them players down there.
Yeah. He had his Denny Green, his little mini Denny Green meltdown.
Yes, he flipped out, bro. He flipped out. I'm like, come on,
He's
man.
like, we doing the same thing we did last year. Yeah, that's your fault. I don't understand. I mean, what you so mad about? Either change it. Hey, we get up and we just think we won the game, like the game is over. That's your fault. You're coaching that. You're fostering that environment of your team. You cannot sit here and get mad about what you're not doing. If they get up and then they relax and they think the game is over because they are LSU and they got LSU on the side of their helmets, that's you. You fostering that attitude. You got to get that up out of them. It is what it is, man. And the game was far from over. So I don't know why they thought that they had the game in hand. But bro, like you said, y'all did the same shit last year. Sean, you got a surprise team so far?
Nah, brother. I think it was a good, I guess, 2 weeks of football so far. But I ain't got no surprise picks, man. I like what my squad did. Actually, I wouldn't be too hard on Michigan though, Blair. You know what I'm saying? They did lose like 20 something guys. So again, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just want to
Can't
check,
hear you.
relax.
Oh, I know they lost a ton of them.
Yeah. Oh, you couldn't hear me, Darius?
No, he was saying he
No, I
couldn't hear
couldn't
me.
hear Blair.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I wouldn't be too hard on them boys, man. They just won a chip. Then on top of that, y'all lost a gang of motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you have not necessarily excuses, but you have reasons on why, your leadership. You had so many of them seniors leave. The boys gonna be all
Yeah.
right though.
Oh, I know.
Reverse psychology.
Nah, brother. Like I said, I'm with y'all. Till that one game. You know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all got my vote until that one game.
I'm with it. It's okay. I'm gonna hold on to it. If I lose it later, y'all gonna understand why.
Nah, hold on, brother. Hold on.
I don't know what you're talking about, boy.
Moment
I
of
wasn't
silence
saying, I
for
didn't say if y'all lose the game later. What I said is if I lose it later.
Uh-huh.
So I knew what you was saying.
And I ain't talking about that game. I'm talking about later if they like
Booty cheeks.
We get a couple more of these joints in here. I'm gonna be feeling some type of way. I'm gonna let them make it. Just starting, baby. Sometimes we got to find a new groove with a new team.
Brianna
Damn.
DJ making it through the rest of the year.
No.
What's up, Brianna? Talk to us. Tell us what's up.
Yeah, Brianna,
Florida
talk to
State
us, man. How you
University
feeling?
fans.
Are you surprised that Florida State has just been this bad?
No,
Wow.
Wow.
I'm not surprised. Of course, I'm gonna ride with them, but no, I'm not surprised. This nigga done been at 6 different schools.
Damn.
Try to tell him. Try to tell him.
Well,
he moved around a little bit.
I will say
He moved around
this.
a little bit.
I will say this, to be fair, I will say this. I didn't think he was that bad because I felt like the coaching that he had got when he was in Clemson was terrible. And I mean, that's proven to be true even right now with the dude that is supposed to be their savior that he blamed him for their losses. The dude that they got right now, they still losing. They got beat down by Georgia. So, I mean, it is what it is. He's still supposed to be their guy.
Down, bro.
Understood. But what did Clemson do last year? They went in the playoffs.
That nigga better than DJ.
Teams in the playoff last year, bro.
That nigga is better than DJ. You can't.
He might be.
You can't play football with a ukulele.
That's terrible,
I guess, man. I guess.
That dude, Chris, what did this dude? Is he from Dayton? Why?
Hell no.
Hell no. No.
Why
He
you
rocking
giving
with
this
him
man?
so hard because he
Yeah.
rocking with him,
Chris-
bro. He rocking
Chris
with him.
giving
Listen,
this man so
That
much
man played
leeway,
in a
dog.
South Carolina.
All I'm
school
saying
first.
is he didn't play terribly bad last year when he was at
Yes,
Oklahoma
he
State.
did.
He did not.
Then
He
why
did not.
Why didn't he stay?
He didn't stay because he wanted to
He
go
wanted to
somewhere
go
else.
put that NIL money.
Oh, that NIL money for him.
Which he got.
Probably
He already got paid by Dr. Pepper once. He going to get that money. I'll go get the bag too. Why not? That and he knew that Oklahoma State was going to be a running team
Oregon
from
State.
here on out. I mean, Oregon State, excuse me. I say Oklahoma State. Oregon State. They're pretty much going to be a running team. So, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. He did not play well. He is not consistent. And that's on him.
Has he thrown a touchdown in the 2 games? Oh yeah, he ended up getting some in the second half, right?
Yeah, he got some. He just wasn't consistent. That and the receivers was dropping a lot of balls when I was watching the game. They were dropping a lot of very catchable balls in the hands, in their chest, over dude going across the middle. He had an easy first down, just straight dropped it. It went straight through his hands. I was just like, look, when you got a quarterback that's struggling, you got to make those plays. And they just wasn't. And it is what it is. It is disappointing to see them to be this bad this early. I think they're at like a 1% chance to make the playoffs now. But
bruh, this team they overranked this team, bruh. They lost a lot of players too.
They lost a lot of players to the NFL. You lost both receivers. You lost your quarterback. I mean,
it was more than that.
And
bro.
a lot, a lot of them dudes who didn't play in the bowl game didn't come back.
Yeah. A lot of and this defensive line is supposed to be the ones that's supposed to be the strength of the team. Their opponents are averaging 5 yards a carry, dog. If your defense ain't playing well, your receivers are dropping balls, your quarterback is playing inconsistent, you're 0-2. Period, point blank. When you put that all together, you got 0-2. And it's going to end up being 0-3 if something don't change. Sorry, but not sorry.
My question is, so are they going to make the playoffs, man? Fuck that 1%.
Nah, hell no. Hell no. They might as well put that at 0%.
Now.
They're not even going to be ranked.
They ain't going to play enough good teams.
Yeah, and you're in the
they
ACC.
Got 1%. It's still 1%, man. Percentages change. You all don't know what the season gonna look like. They could bounce. They could bounce back. Nobody's saying they're going to, but they could.
They could. I don't see it happening.
Playoffs,
but they could.
Wow.
Moving on, man. Moving on. So the last time we talked on this thing, and it's a tradition here, we always give you our offensive and defensive rookies of the year and our MVPs. MVPs normally end up becoming offensive player of the year, more likely than not. But we're going to give you our offense and defensive rookies of the year, who we feel will be the offense and defensive of rookies of the year. I'll start this thing off. I just had something up here of who I had. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with my offensive player of the year. My offensive player of the year, I thought about going with Malik Neighbors, but his quarterback scares the living daylights out of me because I believe that he is ass cheeks. So, so I decided to go with Marvin Harrison, man. I think he has the better quarterback. He's just as good of a receiver. I had him as my number one, number two receiver coming out in the draft. I think he's in a good situation. He is the number one target with a quarterback that's going to feed him the ball. So I like Marvin Harrison Jr. as my offensive rookie of the year. Where I had more of a discrepancy because I thought about the quarterbacks. I thought about Jayden Daniels because he did look good in the preseason, but I stuck with Marvin. Defensive rookie of the year. Thought about this a lot. I thought about going with Dallas Turner, but I just couldn't get there, man. I like this young man too much coming out the draft. I'm going with Chop Robinson out of Penn State, playing for the Miami Dolphins. I feel like he's gonna be the defensive rookie of the year. He's a bad dude, man. He reminds me of like a poor man's like Richard Seymour. He can play inside, he can play outside.
Poor
He's
man's Richard.
fast. Yeah, man, he's fast. He's good with his hands. He's one of the best defenders I've seen in a while coming out of Penn State. Um, and Penn State got another one too that's still there, so watch out for him too. But I like Chop Robinson, man. I couldn't ignore how I felt. I couldn't get to Dallas Turner um for the Vikings, but out of Alabama. But yeah, man, those are my two. I got Chop Robinson and I got Marvin Harrison Jr. Sean, who you got, man?
Um, I'm gonna go with Mr. Daniels for Washington.
Ooh.
And far as defense, man, that's a tough one. I really ain't thought that through yet.
You got a lot.
Defensively,
You got Buddy from Toledo that went to the
nah,
Eagles.
the Eagles, nah.
Terry and Arnold that went to Detroit.
Detroit, yeah, nah. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I can't set my mind on just one player. You can circle the block on that one, but I'm definitely going with Mr. Daniels. They don't have a plan B option for him in Washington, to be honest.
Washington.
Uh, he does have a little bit of weapons with Scary Terry. Um, damn, defensively, shit, I don't really know. Damn, that's a good question. I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, circle the block, bro. I'll be ready in a second.
All right.
Look it up, figure it
There's
out.
who you got, bro. I know a lot of times we are very agreeable on the defensive rookies of the year. I decided to go first this year. So who you got, man? Normally we pick the defensive rookie of the year and they end up being the defensive rookie of the year. But who you got this year, man? Offensive defensive rookie of the year.
Offensive rookie of the year, I think easily it's going to be Jayden Daniels.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's the only quarterback this year
Mm-hmm.
that's really got that dual threat presence. I don't expect Caleb Williams to run around a lot. He only got scared Terry and his legs. So everything that Washington do gonna be because of him. And if they decent, oh yeah, he running away with that thing.
Mm.
Defensive rookie of the year, I got a tie. I got um Terry Arnold for Detroit because I think Detroit is gonna be good. I like him. I think he's good. He gonna tie with Peyton Wilson from Pittsburgh.
Is that just because he's from Pittsburgh?
No, because I don't watch the tape on this nigga from North Carolina State. And not only people from Pittsburgh, it's a lot of people saying, hey, this dude could be a Pro Bowl linebacker, bro. He done had like the most tackles for the past 2 years and all of that shit. And he fly around and he one of them dudes that Mike Tomlin gonna play because he gonna fly around and hit shit. And the more time you get on the field, more stats you're gonna accumulate. So I think he'll be in better position than a Chop Robinson this year. So I'm going with them two.
Well, another reason why I picked Chop is because they lost a lot of defenders on that Miami defensive line too. So
Yeah, Phillips banged up and damn, Bradley Chubb.
So
We'll
he's
see how
definitely
many
gonna have
double
his
teams he can
opportunities.
beat.
Yeah. That's eventually what's gonna happen. Blair, who you got, man?
So for offense, I wanted to pick Jaden Daniels too, but since everybody else is picking him, I'm gonna pick somebody else. It doesn't matter.
Pick who you like.
So I like Buddy, and he's gonna have the ball so much. I like Marvin Harrison because he's gonna immediately be the number one option. And Kyler's not the worst dude. But it's who is it? I'm gonna just pick. I don't know because I'm like, will Caleb Williams have a good season? Because if he have a good season, Rome could be really good. Like he could really turn out to be like
They
a
wouldn't
real.
give it to him though. If Caleb have a good season,
They gonna give it to Caleb. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Well, I know some of those numbers are a little different, so I'm gonna just go with Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Why not? That dude might really go
That's a
nuts.
good one.
And I'm not 100% on how I feel, but there are two linemen that I do like. But I'm gonna go with just one, and I'm gonna pick. What is his name? Liao Tu Lopo.
Oh
Or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah. I know you're
Latu.
talking about.
Like that dude's name is. He got one of them names, so I guess it's Latu, something like that. I don't know. That dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like that dude is supposed to be really good.
Edge rusher for the Colts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
First defensive player taken. Like, yeah, he gonna be that dude.
He one of the favorites.
I think he'll be really good. If I'm just throwing another one out there, it's the D tackle from Seahawks.
Brian Murphy, the second. Byron Murphy.
Yep, I think he should get a good spot. He got a good spot defense. He's good defensive coordinator. Seahawks are not really super terrible as an organization, so like they kind of build talent from the inside. So I feel like those two dudes, but that dude from the Colts, I feel like it should be that deal.
I'm surprised y'all ain't said one of these names yet, but we'll see if Brianna says it.
Yeah. Brianna, who you got? If you got anybody.
Offense, I'm gonna go with Caleb Williams. Y'all all pick Jaden, so I'm gonna go with Caleb. Defense, I am gonna go with Dallas Turner.
Mm-hmm. Somebody got him.
Yeah, I am gonna go with Dallas Turner.
From Dallas, yeah, I thought about him, but I'm like, that dude for the Colts is supposed to be that deal.
Yeah,
Dallas
I
Turner
think
supposed to be like that too.
Yeah, I think the deal with Latu is just injury history. They told him to stop playing football and he retired and came back. So it's just gonna be,
If he can stay healthy, yeah.
If he can stay healthy. If he can stay healthy and
Peyton Wilson got that same thing. He done had like reconstructive knee surgery and stuff.
For the Vikings, Dallas Turner.
Oh, what'd you say, Chris? You said Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter ain't in the league.
No, he was asking a question, but does anybody think that it's possible for Travis Hunter to play both ways on the next level is what he's asking.
I say
Chris,
yeah.
no.
They're not gonna let him do that. That's
not how he's doing now. It'll have to be in
how he's doing now.
It'll be in
it would have to
spots
be
like
much more limited. He
it'll be kind of like how they did Dion.
Yeah,
it'll
he
be
can't
like
be
how
on
they did
every
Dion.
play like he is right now.
They might have a little package in there for him. He come in, hey, the ball either going to him or he's gonna be a decoy.
Yeah, but that boy got the stamina to do it.
Biggest thing is,
work his ass off.
and I was saying this today, he's an elite athlete. He's not an elite receiver. He's an elite corner.
Yeah.
He's not an elite receiver, though. He's just an athlete. So Shador can just throw that thing up and he'll go get it. He ain't blowing nobody off with the routes he be running or nothing like that.
Right.
So, but he could still be effective because he's an athlete. So I could see him playing defense, then returning punts, returning kicks. Like I said, you got a little special package in there for him, running some wide receiver sweeps and all of that. I could definitely see him doing that. But thinking you about to get the type of burn that you got, man, covering these dudes in the Pac-12 and covering these dudes in the league, man, no.
You think he should stick to corner or go ahead and go all the way with wide receiver?
Corner.
They're gonna draft him as a corner. They're gonna draft him.
I feel like, hey, if he goes at a corner, he got a chance to get all the hype that Sauce got and get all the accolades that Sauce got for sure. Yeah. He'll probably be mad about it, but hey, channel that junk into a big hit, bro.
Right.
Deion will show him how he can get on the field still, but thinking you gonna be consistently playing offense and defense, nah. His body ain't even gonna be able to take it, bro.
Mm-mm.
That's why they don't do it. That's why you usually stop after high school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's I don't see him playing wide receiver, not on a consistent basis. His traits that he has is more rare for a cornerback than a receiver. You know, receivers are all athletic and fast. Excuse me, but I think that his traits, the fact that he's so long, his catch-up speed is spectacular. He has more rare traits as a corner than he does as a receiver.
That dude is
that's where he's going
to get amazing corner, bro. He's an amazing corner, dog.
He's a big time corner, man. He big time.
Hell of an athlete. It's just too much on the body, bro. It's too much on the body, man.
That's a lot of snaps, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they say he did played over 100 snaps in that game that they had played.
Yep.
That's too much. I understand. I mean, we've seen
that's
before.
Too much
I haven't seen
against
anybody do it.
North Dakota State.
North Dakota State.
He ain't trying to play 100 snaps in the college football playoff.
Right.
When you going against top tier competition across the board, let somebody else step up, bro. They got a few good receivers. They need him on that defense, dog.
He love what he do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, he said he's surprised that he's doing it at this level. The only other person I've seen it done at this level was Chris Gamble. Charles Woodson did it, but he didn't really do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Not like how he's doing it, but the only other person to do it at this level is Chris Gamble. That's the only one I've ever seen.
It's also got a lot with him to do with him going to Colorado, I feel like.
And being with Deion and Deion staying in school, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If he's playing at Ohio State, he's playing corner. He's the number one corner in the nation. And that's just it. If he in the SEC, he not playing both sides of the ball. Nah, it's too
it might be the same
demanding.
thing they did with C. Wood. They'll get you in there here or there, bro, but they not.
Yeah, they'll get you in there just
you at both sides. Like that ain't happening.
Your talent demands that, hey, we'll find a way to get you on the field. But what you best at, hey, we need you out there for that. Right. We can throw some gadget plays in there. Like I said, he can return kicks, bro. Easy. That's easy money.
Facts.
But nah.
Facts.
Nah. I'd hate to see him do his career like that.
Yeah, his permanent position is definitely boundary corner. You put him on the island, sit him there, and that's what he do.
Yep, let that boy go to work.
Yeah, let him go to work. Put him in man to man. I mean, that's just what he's gonna be. He's not gonna be I play both sides of the ball, especially not in the league.
That's too tough, bro.
That's too tough.
I do,
and he's too small.
But what I do feel like is because in college he playing both sides of the ball, that is gonna help him tremendously at the next level. because, like we said, a lot of that stops in high school. He's going to understand receivers in a way that a lot of players can't, only because he used to the motion. He know what a lot of that stuff look like, what it feel like. So he gonna have a better feel for people running routes and all of that stuff. Once he
Mm-hmm.
can put all his energy just into that, that's gonna be crazy. Shoot. But I hope he get drafted to a sorry ass team. I can tell you that. Because if he go to like the Jets or the Cowboys or somebody like that, or come to Pittsburgh, man, shit, God, dog. You know what he said? But
Stop
yeah, he
that,
gonna be all
man.
right. What?
You're
I
not
can't
getting
advocate for my
everybody. You're not
bro.
getting everybody.
He shoot
He just
Pittsburgh out for everybody. He
Jesus,
does.
everybody,
Yeah.
man.
listen, man. All I'm gonna
Everybody's
tell
got
y'all is last two people I told y'all was coming to Pittsburgh came. That's all I'm
They-
saying.
Them niggas ain't had no choice.
They did. They did.
uh, but now we got that out the way. Who do y'all have as y'all MVP this year, man? Who y'all got grabbing that trophy, taking it on home? Who y'all got? We all know it's gonna be a QB, but who you got taking it home? Sean, I'm gonna start off with you, bro.
Damn. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna put it out.
Wow.
I would say something crazy and maybe even dumb. I'm gonna say Dak.
Dad?
I'm gonna say Dak. He gonna show me this Sunday what he gonna do against a good defense. But I'm gonna say Dak. But if he can ball against Cleveland, shit, he could definitely ball against the NFC.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Right, you right about that. I don't know if he gonna ball against
Picking up what
Cleveland,
you're
but
putting down.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's you know what? That's not a dumb pick. He wasn't all pro last year, and he's in the contract year. It's a lot of compounding reasons why he could, and he plays for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's be real. I mean, that's a thing. That's a thing. It's a real thing. When you're playing for the Cowboys, America's team and all that other bullshit. But
Boy, you America's team, huh? You don't like it?
I mean that's what they say. I'm just saying what they say. A lot of dudes, let's be real. We know a lot of them dudes don't be deserving to go to the Pro Bowl, but they be going because they play for the Dallas Cowboys. So can we keep it real? Can we keep it real? I
Mm,
mean,
yeah.
let's keep it 100 here. You know what I'm saying? This is, yeah, I said it. Them niggas, a lot of them niggas do not be deserving to go to no Pro Bowl, no get no awards, none of that. You only giving it to them because you see them all the time.
Like
They be
who?
way better
Like who?
players.
Go ahead and say it. Like who?
I mean, shit, let me be real. Most of the defensive line, a lot of them dudes is in
You don't
the
think
Pro
Lawrence
Bowl.
deserve it? You don't think Micah deserve it?
Micah does. The rest of them dudes,
What? I disagree with you, bro, on that one.
you crazy. You crazy. You got me messed up. You got me messed up on that. It's a lot of defenders that deserve nods over a lot of those guys. It's just that they were winning. They're Dallas, and a lot of people see them
They
on
win
TV.
12 games, bro.
I don't know,
That
man.
had a lot to do
They
with it.
the top
I'm just saying.
they corners. I don't feel like the
He
corners is
deserved it.
overhyped. I don't think Micah is overhyped. I don't think Dexter overhyped either, man.
I don't either.
I think he all right. They always had good linemen, and Dak deserved it.
I don't know about that Dexter, bro. I'm just keeping it
Yeah,
100.
he be balling,
I don't
bro.
know about that.
You don't know about that, huh?
Nah, Dak is cool. Hey, he did his thing. Dak is cool. CD cool, but I can't remember how many Pro Bowlers they had last year or people that they selected to the Pro Bowl.
They
But
won 12
a
games, man.
lot of them dudes, listen, I understand, Sean, but because you winning games does not mean you better than the dude that's on the booty team. He's just on the booty team.
Well, they try. They don't like putting just straight booty team dudes in the Pro Bowl. Like they might try to represent every team, but it's like you ain't getting multiple people if your team
Oh
sucks.
no.
Getting
Yeah,
one
of
dude.
course. Of course.
So
Of course.
last year, they initially had 7 players selected. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Zach Martin, Micah Parsons, Deron Bland, the kicker, and the punter.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
So then they added 3 more. They added more as the playoffs went. So then DeMarcus Lawrence made it. Jake Ferguson made it, and then Tyler Smith made it.
Tyler Smith, top 10.
Yeah, and Tyler Smith made it to replace Zach Martin because he opted out. DeMarcus Lawrence replaced Nick Bosa, and Jake Ferguson replaced George Kittle.
But they didn't
Nah,
did they even
I
play the
might
Pro Bowl
ride with
last year?
Jake. Yeah, remember
They did?
they did like the Pro Bowl games thing,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Maybe you could argue Jake Ferguson, maybe, but I mean Dallas Goedert didn't like have a crazy year. Sam Laporta made it, so I don't know, man. I think it was all right. I don't think they're gonna win shit. They was all right.
I feel how I feel. But who y'all got as the MVP, man? Sean got Dak. Who you got,
Well,
Blair?
Who you got, Chris? That's what I was trying to say. I guess you couldn't hear me. Who do you have, Chris? Since it ain't that.
I thought Chris went already.
No, just
No.
Sean.
Nah, I went.
Oh, okay. My
He
bad,
just
Chris.
toe down Sean pick.
I ain't tear down his pick. I said
I can tell
that's
you.
not a bad pick.
I
Toe
can
down
tell
the
you.
Dallas picks. Like no Dallas players. Too many.
Tell you who I got.
Who you got there? Since Chris don't want to say it.
All right, let me tell you. I was gonna go with somebody before the season even before everything that happened over this tumultuous off season. With all these contract issues and stuff. I was going with Joey
Lamar?
B.
Oh,
I was
Joey
going with
B.
Joey B. But man, these boys ain't trying to pay Jamar. This nigga looking like he like shit. I sit out 2 games. Might try to prove a point like Chris Jones. Then a couple of y'all linemen got hurt in the preseason. So I was like, man, no. Then I almost went with my boy to repeat, LJ. But you know how it is after you win one. They make it tough on you, especially you ain't win the Super Bowl or nothing. So feel like they're gonna make it tough. So I'm gonna go with the obvious answer, Patrick motherfucking Mahomes. He's gonna win the MVP again, nigga.
That's what I was thinking about, Pat. I'm like, man, but I'm like, would they want to vote for Pat this year?
Yes, they would, because last year, remember, everybody was like, oh, he off. Last year was probably one of statistically his worst years.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, a bounce back year. That's
And
why
his year still
thinking
wasn't
Pat
that bad. Now you got new weapons. You got Marquise Brown. You got Xavier Worthy. I think Rashee Rice has come on very well, and Patrick Mahomes is taking a liking to him. And all that does is keep the double team off of Kelsey. You're gonna put all the speed back around him. Man, you're gonna see a bunch of them Patrick Mahomes bombs that he used to throw to Tyreek Hill, man. Yeah. But my dark horse for MVP is Tua.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay.
Tua had statistically a great year last year, bro. Like a great year. And I feel like This just a system that works for him, and a system will win you an MVP. Tyreek Hill still gonna be good. He still got that
Waddle.
good running back field. Yeah, Waddle's still gonna be good. He definitely got a shot, but they gonna put up points. So I think I got him as a dark horse for MVP if he can stay healthy. But I'm gonna go with Patty Mahomes that he doing that bullshit.
Mm. I like it. I like it. I've gone back and forth. I've had a couple different guys. I mean, I was gonna pick Lamar Jackson. Then I was like Darius said, they make it hard for you to repeat because I feel like a lot of the stuff that they were trying to do last year, they're just going to put more on Lamar and he's going to have to do a lot more running. I think that's part of the reason why he lost a little bit of weight, which I feel like is a bad move. But hey, it's his career, his life. Um, then I thought about my boy Joe,
He need to gain some weight. He gonna
but he actually,
Under
yeah, he
the
does.
gain of heart. Nigga didn't want to
Uh,
get fired.
Dang, Joe B, you hear how they talk about you? Them your
Hey,
fans.
I ain't saying nothing. Joey
Like,
B, I think Joey B gonna finish second in the MVP race. I do feel like this young man that I'm about to name,
you
he was
better not.
balling last year. He
Oh,
gonna be
you
balling
ain't gonna
this
say.
year. He got more weapons this year than he had last year, and they probably just not gonna have a choice but to give it to him. I'm gonna go
CJ.
CJ Stroud. He got all the weapons. We all know he got the talent. And I mean, you give him Stephon Diggs. He still got Tank
Get,
out there.
give the
Now
Quincy
he got Joe
coordinators
Mixon in the
more film.
backfield. Like shit, bro. Like he got it all. He is primed and ready for him to hold it, go ahead and hand him on over the trophy. Um,
Damn.
they, I think that's who's gonna get the MVP this year, man. I think
All
it's
right,
gonna be pretty damn nice.
I'm gonna
But
ask you this. Being that he was a rookie last year,
mm-hmm.
I see that nobody's really worried about because what we usually always talk about is, the year worth of tape out there, all of that good stuff. Now, I ain't saying that he's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna struggle by any means. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he's good. But you don't think that you feel like he's gonna dominate just like he did last year, even with the year of tape out there on him?
Now I do, and this is why I think it do. I think the tape hinders more of the receivers that he had, not him, because I think people were surprised by the receivers. Tank Dell just getting Tank just going, and they're like, "Oh shit, he behind me." Like, what the hell? Like they weren't ready for that. And I don't think they were ready for CJ either. But the fact that they're adding Stephon Diggs to what they already have, and then you add Joe Mixon to what they already have. So now you don't know if they're gonna run the ball, pass the ball, and he already has Dalton Schultz as the tight end that was getting off too. So it's a lot to cover, and we already know he's pinpoint accurate. So I don't think that the tape is just going to show you what it is. He pinpoint accurate, and he got a lot of weapons, and then they just gave him more weapons, so you don't know which way they're going to hit you from. Are they going
Is
to
he
run the
better?
ball? They're going to pass the ball. I think that's just going to help them. The fact that they've upgraded, they went all in. I feel like they went all in, and motherfucker Jerry Jones was talking about he going all in, but he didn't.
So you think?
So,
So is he better than Andrew Luck?
as a passer, yeah.
Think so?
As a passer, yeah. Yeah. I think
I
so.
don't know, man. I think he's gonna still have a good year. I think they definitely gonna win the AFC South. Y'all know I have no faith in Trevor Lawrence. So, and I feel like his team is worse. But I feel like the tape is gonna have a lot to do with it. I'm telling you, man, we gotta see how the Stephon Diggs shit gonna go. 'Cause that nigga is a diva, bro. He is a diva. If he ain't getting them targets, that nigga is gonna cry. Y'all saw what he said today?
I
No.
saw it.
You saw it, bruh?
He
Bruh, that
said
nigga is a
like it
diva, bruh.
was what it was. He was like, they didn't want to leave me. I kind of made something shake. It's going. He's like, put me in the corner. You know, I'm gonna be on my shit. Like it was a bunch of stuff, bro. Like he just was. Honestly, man, like he just is how he is. But he's a good receiver, bro. Like so, I don't
Oh
really.
yeah,
It's
for sure.
hard to knock them. Yeah, I mean, they're receivers. They want the ball every time. Some of them are worse at it than others. If you get open all the time, you probably feel like they should throw you the ball all the time. Dude gets open a lot. So it's just maybe personalities, maybe over time, he just wears out the welcome with the quarterbacks. Nobody wanted to trade him. They just had to. But he did say a bunch of stuff that it was like, I'm gonna still get it this
I feel
year.
like
I don't feel like he gonna be funny with CJ in the beginning because he wanted to work. Like it took him a
I feel
couple
like
years before he was weird about Josh or
this is my
publicly said
thing.
anything about Josh.
Like where he was, don't get me wrong, Gabe Davis was good, but he didn't have to worry about touches playing with Josh Allen. Bruh, these dudes have proved like, hey, this team was borderline elite before you even got here. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be a nice addition, but force feeding you the ball in this offense ain't gonna be what's gonna be conducive to it being successful. I feel like just force feed, like how Josh Allen could force feed him the ball, because Josh Allen used to force feed him the ball at times. And I don't feel like you could do that in this offense. And I don't think the coach is gonna do that for him. They're gonna be like, hey man, we need you to fit. Yeah, you gonna be wide receiver one, but hey, you're gonna have to keep it together, bro. I don't know if he can do that, bro. If he ain't getting the targets.
Facts.
And he don't seem to acknowledge sometimes when it's his fault. Because I watch him drop some balls too. Not saying I ain't saying he do it. I ain't saying you just gonna be like, oh, Stephon Diggs keep losing us the game, but he dropped some crucial balls in them playoff games too.
Mm-hmm.
Gabe Davis was the one running off with 300 yards and 3 touchdowns and all of that. So I'm like, hey man, you gonna cry? I want you to cry about yourself when you fuck up too now. But we
Facts.
gonna see. We gonna see,
Facts.
man.
We
I
gonna
like
see.
CJ.
We gonna see. Brianna, who you got as your MVP? I don't know why I even asked this question, but sure, go ahead.
She know this thing ain't winning
Okay,
it
so
back to back.
I have either Lamar Jackson or Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy. So,
That's not a bad pick, bro. That's not a bad
Well, I
pick,
guess
bro.
I won't be picking Brock, so I'm gonna pick
You can
somebody
pick
else.
him, man. You can still pick him.
I don't think it's gonna be Brock Purdy though,
Why?
because I feel like Christian
Until his
McCaffrey is probably
numbers
gonna get more
died
votes than
at
he
the
will.
end of the
Because I think
season,
Christian's gonna have a great year.
like until his
Okay.
numbers died at the end of the season, that's all they was talking about was Brock Purdy for MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Until his turnovers like start ticking up. That's
He
why I was
still
thinking
finished
like
top
it's
5
possible, bro.
MVP.
They might, be tired of giving it to the same dudes. Lamar done 1, 2, Patton 1, 2. So they might be fatigued. Kansas City supposedly gonna look good this year, man. And if they don't want to give it to Joe, they probably gonna give it. I mean, not to Pat. They gonna want to give it to somebody else who's having a good season and their team's in a good place. San Fran gonna have a good season, bro. They haven't really had a bad season under Kyle, so it's very
Right.
possible. But go ahead, Brianna. Let me let you get in there.
I did it. I said my piece.
Oh, that was it?
That was it.
All right, so I'm not gonna pick I won't pick Brock Purdy because Brock Purdy was like I was about to pick Brock Purdy. Like, hey, Brock Purdy might look good.
You can agree.
You can agree too.
I like Brock. Like, I think Brock got a good shot for being different. This would probably be insane if it actually happens.
Oh Lord, Jesus.
I'm not gonna do that. I don't
Golf.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
You're not gonna. I thought you was gonna pick Jared Goff.
I'm not doing that. That's what I thought. I was like, I'm not about to throw that out there.
Not a bad choice.
Man, season, bro.
Not a bad choice.
I know because Detroit's supposed to be good this year.
They will be.
If there's like, I'm gonna pick somebody who they might have a surprise season because you never know some of these dudes. So my surprise,
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. That's my dark horse. The surprise might be Kyler Murray.
Ooh.
Kyler Murray with a Marvin Harrison and like the rest of those dudes and see if like they just shake something out of nowhere. You don't expect much from the Cardinals right now, and nobody talked about the Cardinals very much. Like Tua could do it. It's possible. But Tua has a terrible record in cold weather games. I don't know how many of them games they got this year, but that Miami team is bad in cold weather. So it's hard to count them. Arizona might be able to make something happen. CJ Stroud came out of nowhere, so it's possible. But I'm going to go dark horse Kyler Murray. Why not? He might have a fantastic season. But I will, not dark horse, abstract. My dark horse is Aaron Rodgers. Bro.
Yeah, some people in the chat are saying
Aaron
that too.
is like, if Aaron gives you Aaron numbers this year and the Jets make the playoffs, they'll be like, look at this. He might definitely win comeback player of the year. But like if he has a phenomenal season and puts up Aaron Rodgers numbers, bro, they'll give it to him just because he came off of a horrific injury and how he was able to bounce back and have a stellar season. If he has an Aaron Rodgers season like the last 2 MVPs they gave him with the touchdown to interception ratio, with an absurd amount of yards, they will definitely give it to Aaron Rodgers, bro.
I don't think they got enough for him to win MVP.
You think they lost? They don't have enough for him to get MVP in New York? Or Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
Oh,
Aaron Rodgers. I don't necessarily think they got enough for Kyler Murray to get it either. Just because of the way that he played for me.
But he missed all season. I mean, a good majority of the season. When he came back, he played pretty decent.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he was all right.
Summer with the time. Like, if Marvin Harrison is a real pro, but he actually is really good, then they can explode immediately, bro.
I don't know. He too little, man.
He could have exploded. He is small, but he can stay healthy.
He could have exploded with D-Hop. D-Hop was still top 3 when he got.
I'm saying they got D-Hop and Marvin. They got the receivers. Like I think they have an offense that could do some things this year.
I agree.
You think with Marvin Harrison, who else they got? Christian Kirk.
They definitely
Christian Kirk is.
Hold on, let me go back
in
in.
Jaguars.
Didn't he? Yeah, he left and went to the Jaguars, right?
Yeah, he was left with the Jaguars. They got Marvin, and they got a left tackle to protect him.
Did you say
what they got, dog?
A left tackle, bro.
They got the Listen, they went left tackle Paris Johnson. Previous year,
so like before they
did his thing.
They got a bunch of receivers.
This year they went Marvin.
They have Zay Jones, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Zay Jones. That's who I was thinking of. I can remember his name.
Zay Jones.
So they got a couple of dudes that could turn.
They got Michael Wilson. Who is that?
So I said, man, Marvin Harrison Jr. for Rookie of the Year.
They got the boy that came from. They got the boy that came from Colorado. The wide receiver that came from Colorado.
They can have a better team than you think, like just because like nobody's really checking for them, and somebody's coming out of who was booty last year is gonna be good this year, bro.
Yeah, somebody who was booty last year is gonna be good.
Somebody who was super sucky is gonna have a fantastic season this year, and it could be Arizona.
I doubt it. They play in the NFC West.
It's tough. Didn't say it.
Hey,
I'm just looking. All I did was state the facts. I'm just stating the facts.
Nobody said it wasn't gonna be tough, man. But that don't mean they can't do it.
Shit. Okay. I already got the 49ers and the Rams. So I don't see them being better than neither one of them teams.
We won't know until the season starts.
Yeah, we won't know until the season starts,
You're
which
right,
it
man.
starts on Thursday. Since
I'm
the
telling you,
season starts,
somebody is gonna be good that was booty last year. It is guaranteed. It is
I don't
and
know.
we're
absolutely
gonna
It ain't gonna be
guaranteed.
find
them.
out. We're gonna find out. We're definitely gonna find out starting
Probably be the
Thursday.
Bears.
You say it's probably the
Thursday.
Bears?
It'll be the Bears before it be the Cardinals, I think. I feel like we know exactly what we're getting
You
out of Kyler
sound
Murray.
almost as convinced as when Chris was like, the Seahawks gonna be the worst team in the league.
But I didn't think the Seahawks was gonna be the worst team in the league. I don't think Arizona's gonna be the worst team in the league. The worst team in the
Yeah, that
league
was
is
2
New
years ago.
York Football Giants, nigga.
Okay.
No
Okay,
question.
okay.
No question.
Facts.
All right.
But speaking of, we don't know until the season starts. Season starts on Thursday, I believe, with the Baltimore Ravens at the Kansas City Chiefs. Last year's in-season champion, I believe it was me, right? Wasn't it me?
Was it?
It was me, right?
We don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me.
You know she got it
I
written
believe
down,
it's
bruh.
me. I believe it's me. I'm not sure if the numbers that I have are the updated version because I feel like we went
Oh
longer
yeah,
than
you had
this.
did some who whammy stuff at the end of the year
But
with
I
the numbers,
believe it was
bruh.
me. No who whammy.
Yeah, you
No
did.
who whammy. No whammy of the who's.
Yeah, you did. I remember.
It is
Rihanna was like,
just
whoa, what we talking about? And you like, oh my
fact,
bad, man. I didn't add in this.
factions.
So
The factors.
the
The
plus and the
facts.
minuses didn't add out.
No, I think I still won. I'm sorry, sir.
I'm gonna let her tell me. I don't believe.
Okay, you won one time out of 5 years. So what?
Hey, I'm just saying.
I took a
We
break.
are the champions, my friend. All
Who was
right.
we?
So, I only say that because I have to start because the tradition is the winner of the previous week, whoever gets the most games correct, goes this week or the next week first. And then we just go on down and around we go. So, I believe that Blair did win the playoff run because we were all terrible except for Blair. And
I remember that.
I'll go first and then Blair and so on and so forth. So first game is the Baltimore Ravens at the Kansas City Chiefs. That this game will be on NBC, guys. So NBC/Peacock. Who I have in this game. I do believe that this is going to be a great game. A lot of people are going to be watching, and they're going to be talking about how Patrick Mahomes did his thing. But I believe they're also going to be talking about how Patrick Mahomes lost in the home opener 2 straight games, 2 straight years. So I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens on this one.
Rihanna
Blair,
looked
who you
like
got?
she did not want you to pick.
Hey, man, what you want me to do? That's just how I feel. I feel like Baltimore is going to get them. I feel like Baltimore is going to get them this week.
Lying.
What? Why? Because it's my pick, damn it. Blair, who you got?
Trying to jinx some Rihanna.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to jinx you. I'm not. How am I trying to jinx when I got most of the games right last year?
He's a liar.
I'm just trying to continue keep the ball rolling here, baby.
No, he's not.
Blair, who you got, man?
You know what, man? Last year I did not. I picked the Chiefs last year, even though I was like, I don't know about Detroit, and then they won. But I'm like, I don't know if they lose 2 years in a row in the first game. Like, I know it's just the first game, but this game is gonna have some, playoff implications to it, just because they should both be pretty good. I'm gonna go Patrick Mahomes this year, man. I'm gonna go Patty. Let's get it done. Go ahead and start the season off right. Show them what your new receivers are about. This is supposed to be a good offense this year, bro. Last year, bad one.
Sean, who you got, bruh?
This is tough for me, man.
It's gonna be a good game.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm going with the Ravens too. But you know who they play next, right?
Of course.
Okay. So I want the Ravens to bang their heads all over the fucking floor, beat the fuck out of that boy, because I ain't trying to sing.
Is what it is. Brianna, who you got?
I'm
You
going
don't
with the
say his
Ravens.
name either. Is that it? He who must not be named. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no fear. Brianna, you got Baltimore?
Yeah, I'm going with Baltimore.
Baltimore. Des, who you got, bruh?
I don't know, man. I've been thinking about this shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit tough, man.
It's not an easy
The
game to
Chiefs
pick.
at home, right?
Yeah.
The Chiefs are at home.
Yeah.
They were at home
Look.
last year when they lost to Detroit
By a
I
point.
know.
If they lost.
by a point, but they still
Who
lost.
close to call? 24-20. Going with Patty Mahomes.
My
Oh.
homie. Next
But
game.
don't
Go
let
ahead.
that shit fool you. Don't let that shit fool you. The Ravens still gonna be good, but somebody gotta win.
Somebody got to win. Somebody got to be 0-1. Moving on. Friday. And yes, I said Friday. It's the Green Bay Packers at the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's going to be on Peacock. Just Peacock. So if you ain't got Peacock, you will not be watching this game. Woo. This one is another good game, man. I like how everything is going. I like a lot of things that Philly did. I like the fact that they pick up my man Saquon. I'm a roll with Philly because I feel like Green Bay is going to take them. It's going to take them 1 or 2 games to get their footing. Excuse me, and start winning games. So I'm gonna go with Philly, man. I'm gonna go with Philly. Blair, who you got?
I don't know, man. I would have probably picked Philly if they was in the country, but they are not. So it's just
They are not.
It just depends on.
Where they in Brazil or something?
Yeah, they're in Brazil, Sao Paulo, baby. Sao
Yeah,
Paulo.
Sao Paulo. Mm-hmm.
I think the Packers come back ready to go, man. I think week 1 they started off real well. Hopefully they travel and let's go Pack.
Let's go Packs. Green Bay. All right, Sean, who you got?
Philadelphia.
Philly. All right.
They got a
Darius, who you
talented
got, bro?
roster, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I feel like this one is probably gonna be a shootout.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Love, I feel the same way that I feel about CJ Stroud. Now that they got the tape. Because he played decent. He had a rough patch last year and then he finally came on. Now they are anointing this dude, bro. And I'm like, man, come on, bro. We gotta slow down, man. We gotta slow down a little bit.
They
I don't
paid
know
him as
about the
such.
anointing, bro, but Green Bay is pretty good at like.
No. Now I remember last year I was the one that said, hey, the quarterback transition is gonna be easier than people think it is. But now you talking, and I ain't gonna call no analyst names out, but they like, yeah, if I was drafting a quarterback from a franchise, they taking Jordan Love over Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen.
Yeah, I'm not going that crazy with it, bro.
See what I'm saying? So, but I think this game is going to be more important for the Eagles. So I'm going to go with the Eagles because I feel like they got more to prove than the Packers have.
They're the ones with the, like coaching flux and everything changed from last year. Like, yeah.
Yes. Yes, and it's gonna be, oh, you got the Saquon and oh, you look like the Avengers on offense. So we gotta see. And a lot of people want to see, was Jalen Hurts really hurt last year, or was that Super Bowl year just a good year? So I'm going with the Eagles. And I got them. This is a shootout. I'm going 31-28.
Mm-hmm. Brianna,
I'm going with Eagles.
we all on Philly.
I figured I would be the
Moving
only one.
on. Except for Blair.
To go with Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad pick. Like I said, I
No.
still think Philly defense is gonna be fucking trash.
Like, I don't know how the travel games are. Those are always wonky. Home field means nothing in those. Like, that's not a real home field.
It's not a real thing.
It's like, yeah.
Moving on. Next game. To start the slate of Sunday games, finally, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Atlanta Falcons. This is going to be very interesting because I don't believe that Atlanta's offense is going to be able to really score against Pittsburgh like that.
I ain't got something.
But I don't believe he said Pittsburgh. I ain't got to say nothing. I don't believe Pittsburgh is in a great space on their offense, but I think they can score enough points against Atlanta, and I'm gonna roll with Pittsburgh on this one. But I think it's gonna be in a close game. I'm gonna say that it's gonna be 21-17 Pittsburgh. Blair, who you got?
I don't know. It's in Atlanta, but I'm going to go with hopefully the Steelers look good at the beginning of the season. So I'm going to pick Pittsburgh.
Okay.
But it's
Brianna?
by far not guaranteed.
I, too, hope they look decent enough. So I'm going with the Steelers.
Here he is.
What's that?
Well, Atlanta is favored in this game.
Mm-hmm.
But like what has already been said, I believe my defense has gotten better even from last year with the addition of Patrick Queen, as long as he can stay healthy. Because that's what my problem. My Mike linebacker last year kept getting hurt. And even with that, even with TJ Watt missing all them games, defense was still elite. So defense is gonna be there. Atlanta, I think their defense is decent, but that's gonna give me a chance to really see what Russell Wilson could do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, shit, as long as he's not Mitch Trubisky, bro, we can win. Real. So I'm going with the Steelers. I'm going to score 21-10.
I like it. Moving on. The next game, it's just kind of interesting. We have the Arizona Cardinals at the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, Blair, there go your campaign starter right there.
There we go. Arizona at Buffalo.
The interesting part about this game is because I don't know how good Buffalo's offense is going to be, but I don't believe that Arizona's defense is that great. Wow. And it's in Buffalo, but it's not quite cold enough yet to affect Arizona. I'm gonna go with Arizona, man. I'm gonna go upset pick. Arizona. Book it. I'm gonna go Arizona on this one. I think that Josh Allen is still gonna have a great game. Kinda. I think he's gonna make one too many turnovers, and that's gonna cost him the game. And people gonna
Saying
talk
Buffalo
bad
ain't
about
gonna be ready, bro. Week 1.
I don't think Buffalo has the weapons to consistently win this
That's
year.
gonna be
So.
tough. Yeah. Yeah.
And you still have key defenders out for them too. So
Yeah. I'm not sure.
hard game to pick. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm thinking Buffalo and Buffalo home game. They should really come out ready to go. But I don't know who their receivers are.
Keon Coleman.
Keon Coleman, who I think is gonna be pretty good.
Number one is gonna be Dalton Kincaid, the tight end.
Yeah,
And
I think they're gonna run a lot
they're
of two
gonna
tight
run
end
a lot
sets.
of two tight end because they got Kincaid and Dawson Knox.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are we gonna get from Josh Allen the first game of the season?
I'm going Buffalo.
I said this nigga was good. He should be good.
John, you say you going Buffalo?
You already know it.
I agree, bro.
Do you agree?
I'm trying to think. I was agreeing with Darius, but I'm like, do I want to pick Arizona first game? Why not, man? Let's see if Marvin Harrison go crazy. I'll pick Arizona. Why not?
Okay.
Oh, my numbers might be wild after this first weekend. Straight wild, bro.
Darius, you going Arizona too?
Hell no, nigga. I'm trying to
No, he going Buffalo, bro.
Definitely going Buffalo. Josh Allen can beat them niggas by himself.
Okay. Brianna?
If he's that guy.
I'm going with the dude.
Okay. Moving on. The next game, who I think is probably going to be the worst team in the NFL, is the Tennessee Titans at the Chicago Bears.
Worse than the Giants?
Yeah. I think Tennessee is probably going to be the worst team in the NFL this year. I'm a roll with Chicago. I think the Caleb Williams era gets off pretty well, off to a hot start. They had a lot of nice weapons for him to. Now, I think he struggles a little bit, but I still think they pull off the victory.
Tennessee
Blair,
is
who you
the
got?
worst team in the league to you.
I think they possibly are.
No way they worse than the Giants, bro.
No way.
You know, that's interesting, man. It might be crazy there.
I think they're trying to lose. That's just me.
But like, who is their quarterback before I say what I'm about to say?
Who?
Titans.
Tennessee? Will Levis.
Will Levis. Oh, that's tough.
Still got B-Hop.
They got a new head coach and everything, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. That's tough. But I guess I'll go. Want to pick? Is it Chicago?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I'm picking.
That's tough, man.
Hey, give me Chi-Town, man.
I want to say Caleb Williams is gonna do it, but I'm like, is he gonna do it? Like, I ain't seen him at all.
Brianna, as Blair still debates, you got
I want the
to
Bears.
figure. Okay.
I'm going with Chicago too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard you, Sean. I wrote you down.
We just all gonna lose together or win together on this one.
I
I picking opposite of everything this week too. I'm just throwing it all out the wind. I told y'all my number's gonna be trash. Let's go. I want to say Tennessee so bad.
Say it.
Just say it, bro.
I don't know what they coach about.
Come on, man. You don't know what nothing gonna be like till the damn ball kick off.
I know, right? Like,
We have no clue.
not? No, wait. Oh, they got Tennessee. Why not?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I told you
There you
it's
go,
gonna
bro.
be crazy
Jeez,
this
Louise.
first week.
I got 20-14 Chicago.
Somebody's vote for the worst team in the league is the Jaguars.
Well, how do y'all think these teams gonna be worse than the
The
Giants?
Giants is trash.
I don't know. I know the
Like,
Giants is gonna be trash, but I think Tennessee is
Only reason
intentionally
why
not trying to
I
win.
say they could probably say that is because I think the Giants' defense gonna be pretty decent.
Yeah,
why?
Because you got Burns and you got the young boy. I can't say his last name.
Thibodeau?
Yeah,
yeah, Kayvon.
they're gonna apply a lot of pressure.
Man,
Them niggas
that
still
shit.
gonna suck.
I ain't nobody since Daniel Jones been drafted. None of those niggas have been the niggas we have complained about. Yeah, did y'all see Daniel Jones preseason?
Man, he was playing, man.
Huh?
He was out there just playing, man.
Hey, nah,
For real?
nah.
He,
They did the
he
right thing
must
by not paying Barkley. Remember?
he must just be playing all the time. That nigga was in mid-season form, bro. Falling down, throwing interceptions. I'm like, that's the nigga I know.
Yeah, it's the guy I remember.
Right back up where it left off.
Okay.
Moving on as they
I
gonna
must did
move
watch
on from
Hard
Daniel
Knocks,
Jones
man. They
here in the
believe in
future.
that nigga.
Hey, they
Hey,
do.
you know
They
why?
really do.
Because that's why they paid him. That's why they paid him to shoot the show. They say what we tell you to say.
Mm-hmm.
If you get out
As
there, he can show us otherwise.
we move on. The next game, we have the New England Patriots at beginning their Super Bowl run.
Oh my
The
God.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go.
Y'all know where I'm going with this,
That was-
man. Joe Burrow coming back, blonde haired Joe coming to do his thing. I'm rolling with the Bengals, baby. That and New England is rebuilding. We all know this. I'm going with Cincinnati, man. Blair, where you going, bro?
I can't pick the Pats, bro. I got to see the Pats play, so I guess I'll go Cincinnati.
You can't pick. I've never heard you say those words. You can't.
Belichick ain't there no more. You're gonna hear me say those words a lot, bro. You can get that up. Like it ain't the same. I need to see it.
But you're the You're the Patriot guy. You're the last man standing. No, not anymore. All right. Sean, you rolling with them Bengals, baby?
You already know.
You already know. Brianna, where you rolling with? You going Pats?
I'm going with the Bengals.
Who they?
Darius?
Gotta roll with damn Tony the Tiger, man.
Big
Can't fuck,
T.
can't fuck with them damn. Nah, y'all Bengal Tigers. Shere Khan. Yeah, Shere Khan. So I gotta go with the Shere Khan. The Bengals. Yeah. Pats is fuck around, go 0-16.
We coming, baby.
Y'all ain't going no damn well, boy. Shut up.
We coming, man. We coming for our rightful place on the throne, baby. Just got to stay healthy.
You've been saying that since the NFL came together.
Moving on. Next game, we have the Houston Texans at the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going Houston. I do think that this is going to be a good game, though. I do like the Colts. I think their run game is going to be very good. They're going to be really, really, really run heavy. I think Richardson is going to play pretty decent, but I think Houston's defense is going to give him a little bit of problems. He's still a relatively young quarterback. And I never believed that he should be the fourth pick or whatever pick he had in the draft because his college tape was, to me, he couldn't throw. He was more of a runner. And yeah, I'm roll with Houston. Blair, who you got, man?
Colts at the house, baby. Division game, rivalry. Let's get it.
Colts, all right.
They're in Indianapolis. It's real.
They are?
That's a division game, right? I'm not gonna throw it out the window like it don't matter.
That's fair. That's fair. Brianna,
I want the Texans.
Houston, Darius,
You gonna lie, Blair. I was almost with you, bro. I was almost with you. But being Anthony Richardson coming off the injury and everything, this was like week 5. I'd have took the upset. I ain't gonna lie. But first game back, even if the
Yeah,
game
see
close,
what it's looking like.
I don't think they're gonna put too much on them. I think this is gonna be a heavy Jonathan Taylor game.
Mhm.
So I don't think in this game, in the end, Indy's gonna be able to keep up. I still think it's gonna be a good game. I think it end up being 27-14.
Mhm. And Sean, who you
Okay.
got? Houston or Indianapolis Colts?
H-Town, man.
You're gonna pick the
H-Town.
Texans. I told you. It's gonna be crazy after this week, one way or the other.
Well, I'm gonna mess around and be 1-14.
Or
Moving on,
one,
man.
dude.
Or
Y'all numbers gonna be
14-1.
cool. I'm telling you.
Hey, moving on. Next game, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Miami Dolphins. As per some people in the chat, the Jags is probably one of the worst teams in the league. I
How
believe
they
that
ain't the worst
Miami's
team in their conference, they division.
they might be. But I like Tua and the Dolphins right here. I mean, Blair, who you got, man?
Dolphins, bro. I ain't picking the
Oh,
Jags in Miami. That don't even sound right.
okay. Brianna,
The Dolphins.
Sean,
And Dolphins.
and Darius.
Tyreek Hill going for 170, baby. Miami.
Miami. We all on the Dolphins, huh? Moving on. The next game, we have the Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints.
This is a tough one.
Ooh.
This is a tough
This
one.
this tough, y'all. I'm going New Orleans. Ain't tough for me.
Ain't
You
tough for
say
me.
that, bro, but I ain't really confident in neither one of these teams.
I'm
Right.
not confident in the
But
Carolina
Carolina
Panthers
gonna
at
have
all.
to. They've been so bad. They gotta show me something
Yeah,
before
they're gonna be better this year.
anytime soon. So I'm gonna go with New Orleans, bro. Even though New Orleans ain't doing much better.
Sean, you rolling with New Orleans?
Hell nah. I'm going with the Panthers, boy. I think they're gonna start the
Carolina.
season 2-0.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're gonna just write you down for the Panthers next
Nah,
week.
we didn't know. Those words would never come out of my
Oh
mouth.
no, just book that.
All right.
Oh, you just said 2-0.
I
That is
said
booking.
I said they just might start
You
the
did not
season.
say Mike. You did not say
I
that.
didn't say Mike.
That's not what you said. You like
I
they
would
gonna
then
go
rewind it and
2-0.
then
He's
add
trying to
start
hold you
hitting
down now.
base
He's trying to hold you down in the finger four. He like, nah,
back
you said.
backspace. Then
You can put as many dots
Control
in
out
there as you
delete,
want,
nigga.
bro. You can dot that thing to sleep. You said it. I ain't make that up. He took that back so
that's
quick.
what
He
I'm.
like, whoa. I didn't say that.
Hey, the Panthers gonna
Hilarious.
be a lot better than they was last year.
Here's hoping.
Okay. Okay.
Who's the
I still
head
think they're
coach?
gonna lose this game.
Who's the Panthers head coach?
Canales.
Canales. Yeah, Dave Canales.
Man,
Brianna,
Charlotte
who you got?
the head coaches.
Panthers gonna have to show me something first, so I'm going to say I got.
Thank you. Like they gotta
Okay.
show me something, man. They ain't showed me nothing in like 3 years.
I got to see it to believe it.
Okay.
Darius, it's all on you, man. Is Carolina gonna get that monkey off the back early and get this dub?
Yes, because the Saints suck.
Oh my boy.
Saints fucking suck, man. Saints are not this team that y'all remember. from 5 years ago.
Oh, I agree,
understand.
but they still have been better than Carolina the last couple of years.
I have seen them do nothing but regress every year. I have zero faith in the Saints.
So they still going backwards to you.
So much little faith that they gonna lose to Carolina on Sunday afternoon.
Okay. Okay. I disagree.
20 scores, 24 to 13.
Hey,
And
I
they
know
gonna
some
be
in the
like,
chat is gonna be happy about that.
and they gonna be like, oh, we need to trade Derek Carr before the trade deadline.
Probably. Probably. It's possible. It's possible. It's definitely part of the
Trading
it's
where?
definitely something that's
With Minnesota?
on the table.
Huh?
I said trading where? Minnesota?
Minnesota,
New England?
New England, maybe. It all depends on because who the backup? Well, they got Drake May. Yeah, I could see them going to New England. Them using Jacoby Brissett for a bridge because Drake May gonna be starting by week 5. I could see him going to Minnesota. At least if he go there, she can just throw that bitch up to Justin Jefferson, and he gonna keep getting his numbers and go to the Pro Bowl, and then we'll find out where he gonna be a career backup at.
Interesting.
Very.
Speaking of Minnesota, the next game, we have the Minnesota Vikings. Best game of the afternoon at the New York Giants.
Ain't nobody
Oh my God.
Ain't nobody picking no damn Giants.
Nobody's going to pick the Giants here.
Hey.
They got Daniel Jones.
Who playing quarterback for Minnesota?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Oh, yeah, I'm picking the Giants.
See?
Psych!
See?
Psych! Motherfucking psych!
So we're all on Minnesota, huh?
No.
Yeah, Sam Darnold usually give you about 3-4 good games before he fall off a cliff. Sean said he picking Danny Dookie.
I think Danny Dimes probably gonna throw less than 200 yards and still win this shit. It's gonna be a low score game. I say 13-7.
Okay. Sean on the New York
G-man.
football, the G-man, huh?
Yeah, they gonna win 2 or 3 games.
I got 14-3 Minnesota. Justin Jefferson. 152 yards, 2 touchdowns. They ain't got nobody to guard that dude.
All right,
the Giants, I mean, Danny Dimes is bad, but they whole team is bad.
Yeah, I ain't gonna backspace that one, Blair. Danny Dimes gonna win this.
Okay. All right. I mean, I think we all on Minnesota besides Sean. So, hey, go for it, my brother. As my man Chris says, moving on. The next game, we have the Las Vegas Raiders at the Bolts, baby. At the Bolts, baby. I got the Bolts.
That's a division game, ain't it?
It is a division game. I think it's going to be a hard-fought game, but man, I don't know. Now I'm rethinking it.
Don't rethink it, bro. It's a division game.
Yeah, but it's Jim Harbaugh's first game.
Yeah, I think Jimmy gonna get his first game back.
I don't feel like that's a huge shock for Jim Harbaugh. Like, I don't believe that. Like, preparation.
The Raiders was really playing well at the end of last season.
Their receiving game is a little sketchy. Like, I don't really know who their receivers are for the Chargers.
Who? Bruh, their current number 1 receiver, everybody was talking about how booty his season was last year. The rookie, Palmer.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Buddy from TCU.
That's tough.
Damn, that's tough.
And Palmer. But I think they're gonna be heavy on the run, man. But I think what he's gonna
Who the
discover
running back?
is J.K. Dobbins.
Oh,
But
He can't stay healthy, man.
I would say
Sure
his
cannot.
injury history is not. It's not about the talent. It's the injury history, my boy.
You
Can
surely
he
He
make
cannot.
it
can't
through the
stay
first
healthy, bro.
game?
He got to make it through the
Can
season
he make
in
it
order
through the
for,
first game?
bruh.
Boy,
It's just
but
his knees are just telling him like we can't do it.
He like, man, I need y'all to hold up. I need them checks, cuz. I need them checks.
Niggas
You know
too
what, damn it?
explosive for
I'm
his
a roll
own
with
good.
Vegas. I'm a roll with Vegas.
You
I'm a
done
roll with
switched to
Vegas.
Vegas, huh?
I'm a roll with Vegas. I'm a roll with Vegas.
where
Because I
they
feel
at?
like Jim Harbaugh's mind
They
is
in
still in
the
Michigan talking
Chargers.
about
They
I
at the
ain't cheap.
Chargers.
They in LA.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll with the Chargers.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still going Chargers. You know me. I'm gonna go hardball, baby.
Brianna, you feel the same way? You going Chargers too?
I'm going Chargers.
Blue and yellow.
Huh?
It can't be maize and blue, baby.
Darius?
Man, I'm going Vegas, man.
Thank you, sir.
They got Minshew Mania playing quarterback. Or they got Devontae Adams and Jacoby Myers out there. They got what's my man from the Packers? Just went there to play running back.
Uh,
Aaron Jones.
yeah.
Yeah, them boys straight, man.
Got a
They
nice
des-
team.
Aaron Jones
Yeah.
is well, no, Aaron Jones is in Minnesota, isn't he?
I ain't gonna lose a game.
No, they got what's the name? Josh
They
Jacobs.
got Josh Jacobs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking about. They got Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs. Josh
Yeah,
Jacobs.
man.
Mhm.
I feel like they decimated that team in LA, bro, especially on the offensive end of the ball. So
Yeah, they got rid of all the receivers, bro.
it's
Like
on,
all they
and
proven receivers. Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done believing in their defense, bro. And them niggas was just a bunch of names. They was good when they got there, when they first got them. They ain't been good since they've been there. Only fucking Bosa. And I guess
Mhm.
maybe Khalil Mack some, but he the oldest
Mhm.
out of that group. So I don't mind him not being the best.
And
But
Bosa broke his hand
yes.
When?
So
Now?
just recently. He had broke his
yeah,
hand.
he broke his hand. So yeah, it's gonna take the Chargers a while. I still think
Yeah.
Justin Herbert will play as good as he can, but no, I'm going with the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Raiders.
The
Just
boys
win, baby.
they might get blanked tomorrow, both 21-0. I mean on Sunday. 21-0, but
Mhm.
for real.
Mhm. I think they building it the right way, though. They building it the right way. They just, whoo,
The
that
biggest
injury
thing
bug,
is
boy.
the biggest thing is they don't ever plan on trading Justin Herbert. So Harbaugh know he got time.
You know he got an offensive line. They drafted Joe Alt, and they already had a pretty decent offensive line already there. So I like what they doing, how they building it, but I don't see it working right now. Moving on. The next game, we have the Denver Broncos at the Seattle Seahawks. I'm rolling with the Seahawks here. Yeah, I'm rolling with the Seahawks. I think my boy's going to have a pretty good game because they don't have that many corners. So I'm going to roll with the Seahawks. Blair, who you going with, man? You rolling with Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos? Because the
That's
game is
tough.
not in.
Yeah.
He said,
It's not in Denver though. Yeah.
It's not in Denver.
I'm
It's not in Denver.
gonna go Seattle, even though I ain't 100% about Seattle.
Sean, where you rolling with it, bro?
12th man, Seahawks.
12th man. Brianna?
The Seahawks.
Oh, Darius, could you shock the group and all of the internet and roll with Denver?
Yes.
Guess what?
Yes, I'm going with the Broncos.
Broncos,
Oh,
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bo Nix probably as good as Geno Smith right now.
I agree.
Wow,
Might be
y'all
true.
crazy.
Now,
I agree.
I ain't got a lot of faith
he,
in Gino, bro. I'm leaning towards
I
the
don't believe
12.
in Bo Nix
nah,
at all.
What's wrong with
I
Bo
think he
Nix?
gonna be. I think he gonna be all right, man. I ain't saying he gonna be fucking the shit, but
No.
He could be Geno Smith.
No.
He could be
No.
Geno for sure.
No.
And I ain't saying that's saying much, but he could be Geno.
No.
He fit what Sean Payton want to do. He younger. He make quick decisions. He just bigger than Drew Brees. He got a cannon for an arm, and that's what they gonna do with him, man. It's just like it's just gonna work for him. I ain't saying it's gonna catapult him into no rookie of the year conversation or no shit like that. But
he can beat Geno. He gonna beat Geno.
He gonna beat Geno is what he says. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they going through a lot of changes too. With Pete Carroll out of there, Tyler Lockett on the back end. They don't even know. He said he gonna play week 1. They don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Kenneth Walker, we're gonna have to see if he can stay healthy. All right. Hey, that's my upset pick of the week, man. I'm taking Denver 21-20.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, 1 touchdown, 85 yards.
I don't give a fuck about this nigga.
Just letting you know. Moving on.
Everybody from Ohio State not good.
Hey, them receivers is proving you otherwise, my boy.
They be good sometimes.
Moving on. The next game we have, I think it's probably, my personal opinion, might be one of the best games on Sunday. It is the Dallas Cowboys at the Cleveland Browns, man. And this is going to be a big time matchup. A big time matchup in which I think the Cleveland Browns are going to win. So I got the Cleveland Browns beating the Dallas Cowboys because they have so much uncertainty. Dak isn't paid. And I believe that Cleveland Browns defense is legit. Now the offense leaves much to be desired. A lot of the times. And your running back still is not back yet. I think it's still going to be a couple games before he gets back. But I believe that you're going to be good enough to beat Dallas because I think your defense is going to pull you through. And yeah, I'm going to say I got Cleveland 24-20. Cleveland.
Going Cleveland, bro. They in Cleveland. The defense still should be good. Dallas has trouble with Cleveland defense, so we'll see.
I'm telling you right now, CD ain't gonna get nothing. Don't worry. Nothing going. Sean, who you got?
Damn, man.
I'm
gonna go with Cleveland, man. I'm probably more than likely wrong. My gut telling me Dallas for real, because Cleveland Deshaun ain't Deshaun from Texas no more, bro. So, man.
Switching to Dallas?
Nah. But I wouldn't be surprised, though, if they pull it off.
Yeah, that's why I said 24-20. I think it's a toss-up game, but I think I like Cleveland and where they're going. So I like Cleveland. Brianna?
I'm going with the Cowboys.
Dallas.
There we go.
And Darius.
Tempted.
Your MVP.
Cleveland's defense is going to be good this year. They're going to start the season 0-1. I'm going with the Cowboys, too.
Yeah, switch that shit. Go with the boys, correct, man. Fuck you.
You said you switching it?
I'm switching to the Cowboys, man.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, man. Sean is correct, man. Deshaun Watson, he's just not that dude that.
Nah, he ain't. I believe he ain't. Yeah, I don't think
not.
He hasn't been. He really hasn't been.
And what's the name is out at least the first 4 weeks still.
Nick Chubb.
So yeah, it's like They don't have a good number 2 guy for me. I mean, I like David Njoku. You know, he did go to the youth and all of that, but I mean, he all right. And Dallas gonna have a good defense too. Like that shit ain't gonna be nothing. I got more faith in Dallas's offense to move the ball than I have Cleveland by far. So,
Right. I feel you on that one.
I'm taking Dallas, man. 24-13.
Okay. It's gonna be a great game, man. It's gonna be a damn good game. Moving on. Next game, we have the Washington Commanders at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't know where I want to go with this.
Commanders.
Tampa Bay.
Ooh. They jumping out. Tampa Bay, Darius said Commanders, Washington.
Yeah, he refuses to believe in Baker. You know, he can't do it. He just cannot pick the Bucs for any reason.
And all of that, they lost some key defenders too. So.
They did.
They did lose some people.
So I'm just not sold on Tampa Bay being the best team in the NFC South. So they can definitely lose this game. I feel like Jaden Daniels is going to be a very dynamic
He's going to surprise. They're not going to be ready for it.
Yeah, I think they're not going to be ready for a game one.
Lot.
Yeah, I think they're not going to be ready for a game one. I'm going to go with Washington. I'm going
undefeated.
I mean, I'm going to go Pittsburgh. I'm going to go Bucs.
You got the right mindset, Blair.
Bucks.
Yeah.
Brianna?
I'm going with the Bucs.
Okay. Moving on. Next game, we got the LA Rams at the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Football, man.
Oh, they running it back, the Matt Stafford Olympics.
Running it back, the Matt Stafford Olympics. The Stafford game is going to be in Ford Field. It's going to be highly competitive. It's going to be a very good game.
You think so?
I think so. I think these are two really good teams. I think the Rams, because I think the Rams is a sneaky playoff team. I think Detroit is definitely a playoff team. But I'm still roll with it. I'm gonna roll with Detroit to win this game. I'm gonna roll with Detroit to win this game, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I think it's gonna be a damn good game. I'm going back and forth in my mind right now as I'm writing it down.
Not right now. Blair.
They get one from me, so I'm gonna go on and pick Detroit.
Okay.
John?
I'm going Detroit, man.
Brianna?
I'm going with the Lions.
Ooh. Just giving me anxiety. Darius?
What's up, Chris? Is you gonna jump out there or what? Hear the uncertainty.
Sound like you want to, right?
What you gonna do?
Y'all know Chris just be talking.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with Detroit, man. I'm gonna stick with Detroit.
Hey. I ain't going out by myself. I'm going to Detroit. Something is telling me, bro. Like
I know.
Pick the Rams. Something is saying pick the Rams.
I know. Cooper the Cup. I'm thinking about their offense, but when you thinking about it, all right, reverse it. What about their defense?
Okay.
Have they
a lot of unknown commodities over there. It's a lot of young faces.
But that offense, though.
That offense, Cooper the Cup. Cooper the Cup is back. Puka Nacua. Matthew Stafford back healthy and ready to go.
I'm
But also
saying.
Detroit came and
Oop,
reloaded.
the
They got the DB, the young DB out there. They got the defense. They got the D line. They got the linebackers. Hey man, they got Rodrigo coming back. Hey, I couldn't say
Man.
no. Couldn't say no, man. I couldn't say no to Detroit, man. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them
Mhm.
this time.
I'm gonna take them this time.
See what I'm saying?
Damn, them Rams, boy. Moving on. So the very last game of the slate, it's gonna be on Monday Night Football. I think it's a great way to cap off week one. It's going to be in Levi Stadium in California. It is the New York Jets at the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm going to say this right here, guys. I love that this game is being played. It is going to expose a lot of different things. It's
Like
going to
what?
see if Brock Purdy is any good or not.
What?
Don't be
Man,
hating
but
on
this is
God.
my third year, bro. Is that what
If
we
Brock
doing?
Purdy is the
This is
man
his
or not,
third year.
they making it like he an MVP candidate. Hey, if he is,
Right.
this gonna show you if he is or not. And I believe these defenses is gonna expose both of these quarterbacks for who they are.
Chris,
I
stop
think
being a hater.
I'm just being real
Stop.
how I feel. I can't say
How you gonna? All I'm saying is,
This
Amanda got
man
his
been
team
balling
to
for
the.
3 years.
The man done got his team to an NFC championship twice and a Super Bowl. And you like, the first game of his third year is what's going to prove it. And this nigga, fucking CJ Stroud, got blitzed by the Ravens last year. And you sold on this nigga. Off
you
of
think
1
Brock
year
Purdy is better than
tape.
CJ? You think Brock Purdy is better than CJ?
Hey, he done did more than that nigga has.
Is Brock Purdy better than CJ?
Right now, yes, nigga.
You
The
tripping.
stats tell me yes.
You're tripping. Man, give me the Jets.
Oh,
Yeah, I said it.
hey,
49ers.
boy.
Give me the Jets. The
Damn,
Jets for the
Brock, what you do to
upset.
him, bro?
Give me the
Because you worried
Jets.
about Brock Purdy?
I'm worried about the 49ers as a team as a whole. You had a lot of contract issues coming into the season. A lot of people talking about they didn't want to be there, then they was going to be there. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. And the Jets, they ain't really had none of that except for one player, and he just sitting at home. So I feel that the New York Jets coming into this season, hyped, ready to go. It is on the road. I think the Jets win it. 20-17, last second field goal.
You make me sad because now I want to pick San Francisco. I was going to pick the Jets because, you know, I'm Aaron Rodgers all day, baby. I feel like Aaron Rodgers going on a return to form tour. But the way you made it seem is like Brock Purdy was just ass cheeks. And because
I never said Brock Purdy was ass cheeks.
the way you made it seem,
I
man. That's the way
personally
you
just don't
made it
believe in
seem.
Brock Purdy as an individual quarterback. I think he's good for the 49ers.
I feel like
he's
moving in the right direction, man. Like,
yeah.
What
and that's fair to say,
has
but
he
I
what
personally
has
don't
he
believe in him like
done?
that.
What has he done that's different from any of these other dudes that you perceive to make him like, oh, you gotta see more from him? He done did just as much as the other dudes that he came in with.
You're right.
He done did more than Josh Allen.
Right.
You're right.
He done did just as much as Joe Burrow. You gotta give the nigga the credit.
I'm with it.
He's the one doing it. I can't get mad at him for playing on a good team. Joe Burrow
I'm not
playing
mad
on
at
a
him.
good team.
I'm not mad at him. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm not saying that he's
I'm
extraordinary.
picking the
What
Jets.
I'm saying is,
I'm still picking the Jets.
I feel
I gotta pick Aaron. I don't think
that when they play
Aaron
good
makes it past
defenses,
play number
he gets
4,
exposed.
and we just moving forward after that. He make it past the 4th play, we good.
Shit. He just beat a defense. He just beat a defense that you just got done bragging on to go to the Super Bowl last year.
I don't know what Brock did to my boy.
You're
They
making
be
it seem
hating.
like I'm
Y'all be
not
hating
hating on
on
him.
this
I
nigga.
just don't believe. I could be a non-believer. I just don't believe, and I'm just rolling with the Jets. I believe more in the Jets right now at this very moment as a team
How?
because I do. That's just how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like the Jets have something
How?
going good. I just do.
Better
It's
than
a
the
feeling.
49ers?
I didn't say that at this moment. Yes. That's just how I'm feeling right now. I'm rolling with a feeling, not with my head, with a feeling. And I'm rolling with the Jets. It's okay.
Oh my gosh. All right.
It's okay to roll with a feeling. I got a feeling.
All right.
I just didn't see it. I was about to tell Mr. Robinson, but
Sean, who you got, man?
I already said Niners.
Brianna, sound like you rolling with the Niners too.
Yep.
And so does Darius sound like he rolling with the Niners. Am I wrong in that assessment, sir?
Nah, I hope that's not a feeling.
I feel like it's a good thing, man. I feel like it's a good thing. Aaron
Nah,
Rodgers
I
going
ain't-
back to California.
I ain't
It's a
mad
lot.
at you. I ain't mad at you picking the Jets. I'm mad that you are
Still
reasoning
talking about you
more
ain't
with,
got no faith in that man.
but you can come to reason with picking the Jets, a team that ain't did shit since I don't know when. Even
That's
with this
fair.
good defense. This team defense been good for a while.
That's perfectly fair, man. You're right.
You're just gonna disrespect my boy Brock Purdy like that.
You're right,
Disrespect.
man. You're
That
right.
nigga done did more than your quarterback.
You're right. You're right. But he ain't better than my quarterback, though.
Yeah. We
He
won't
is.
know. We ain't seen Joe
Shit.
Burrow without a good team either.
Shit.
Only thing we can go off of is what we see. We ain't never seen Joe Burrow without a good team. That's
Y'all
going back to LSU.
ain't none of y'all gonna pick no motherfucking Brock Purdy over Joe Burrow. You ain't gonna pick Brock Purdy over half these niggas that y'all be talking about, man. He is okay. I'm not saying that he's elite, and I'm not gonna say he elite because I don't see it. I don't see it, bro.
Chris, you don't even got faith in your quarterback.
Nobody,
Oh.
what?
Come on, bro.
Because if you did, you would take him off my motherfucking roster.
Get out of here. That's on you. You wanted to be petty, I be petty back.
You don't got
Fuck
no
that.
faith in
Nope.
your quarterback. Go ahead and tell the world.
You ain't got no faith in
better.
your quarterback. You drafted your quarterback
Go
before I
ahead and tell
drafted
them how
mine.
Lamar better.
You
Okay.
took my quarterback, so I took yours. That is
Go
what it
ahead and
is.
tell him.
Oh
You
well.
took Lamar first. You took Lamar out
Oh
of the gate.
well.
Chris,
Oh
all
well.
I'm saying is when y'all drafted Joe Burrow, I'm stupid. All I'm saying is when y'all drafted Joe Burrow and your team was ass shit, his ass was 1-4 before he got hurt. So you need a good team to win, man.
Yeah. I agree with that.
You need a good team to win.
I agree with that.
Huh?
I agree with that.
I gotta give him credit for what he's done. I can't just be like, okay, he did that, but nah. I gotta give him the same credit that I give these other niggas.
That's fair.
When you do it.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, that's going to do it for us on week 1. Brianna, you got anything for us?
No. I'm giving
All
y'all
right.
a break.
Yeah, that should be stressful.
Woo! So no Brianna's trivia this week. Thank the Lord. My
Happy
brain
birthday,
can't take.
Sean.
Thank you,
But-
thank you.
Happy birthday to Sean. He turned a
Happy
good
birthday,
Hey,
big
man, mind your business,
40
dog.
something.
Mind your business, dog.
He's gonna have a great day. I'll get
Let me
with
get
him
it.
on this weekend sometime. Well, no, that nigga probably gonna be at work. You working this weekend?
Yeah, except for Sunday. Y'all gotta watch football.
All right, I might get with you then. I might get with you then. But thank y'all for watching. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate y'all if y'all still sticking around to this point in the video. But continue to let everybody know that we out here, man. But until then, take care of your loved ones
Shit,
and
win y'all some money on these bets.
win y'all some money on these bets. He ain't lying about that either. He ain't lying about that either. But until then.